संवाद स्थापित करा जाए तो परहैप्स हम ये जो पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ नॉलेज का डिलेमा है उसको एड्रेस करने की तरफ बढ़ सकते हैं। तो इसी संवाद को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए मैं प्रोफेसर मोहंती से गुजारिश करती हूँ कि वो अपने फोरम स्टार्ट करें क्वेश्चन आंसर राउंड को।
Which I very fondly call him Manish Bhai. You spoke very well, and it's really interesting, and it provides so much of inputs for, you can say, for thinking about it. You have rightly said the politics of knowledge in India to be understood with intertwined histories of colonialism, nationalism, caste, modernity. Knowledge is constitutive of power. And colonial rule was not only political, but economic and also epistemic. In India, colonial knowledge codified caste, community identities, recognized education through English, produced categories like tribe, criminal caste, backward classes. That all happened. And you have beautifully analyzed epistemology, ontology. And these my favorite words I used to teach my students, and they are all familiar about it. And you have rightly told that cognitive mimicry. I used to give the example to the students about the famine that blacks in a white mask. That is also another example of it. And you have rightly put it that there can be categories. One is complete rejectionist, one is identity assertion, and third is indigenous knowledge. These three categories are a little bit problematic, as you have seen. It is one way or other is right. But one thing I have, you have talked about, one thing is that identity and knowledge, that is, somehow you have tried to dissociate it. But there is a connection also when you talk about situated knowledge. There it's difficult to dissociate because whenever we look at knowledge, power, and contestation, then it's really become difficult. And I also try to highlight one thing. You have rightly said that why we have not been able to cite or inherit as much as from India, then not much from India but from the West. There is a difference between the text and theoretical text. That was because of our problem, because we could not, suppose for example Mahabharata, that is rich in theory, but itself is not a theoretical text. And this is the task of the theoretician, to bring about those things and make it distribute, you can say, disseminate it among the masses, among the couple of students, to say what are the theories are there. And you have rightly talked about that Bhikkhu Parekh had also once, you can see, was very critical of Indian politics, Indian theory. And he says there is no originality, nothing come out from India. And he has been disproved time and again because so many theoreticians, including you, have also come up. That is not to say. And again, another, though you have also hinted, you have not exactly told the same thing, but I am putting it another way. That let us not throw the baby with the bathwater. आप सही बोले हैं, democratization, there must be a dialogue. And I also say there must not be a distinction not only in this plural traditions within India, also for the West and the East. That has also to be, we can say, part of our knowledge system. It's not that we have to be singularly, or we should not behave also like the West in an arrogant way, that we have everything in our society in itself. And we should be equally democratic whenever we are talking about Indian different traditions, different castes, different knowledge system, different philosophy. as well as the East and the West. Thank you. Now I welcome I expect